Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have some really exciting news to share. So I figured I would just sit down and just kind of lay it all out there and finally share some exciting news that I've been having to kind of skirt around the topic of for a little bit now, but I can finally share the news that I will be leaving my full-time job in June to pursue my dream to be in the beauty industry. And I know this doesn't come as a huge surprise to many of the people that are in my life personally, but it's been a long time coming and I am just so excited. I'm almost to the point where it's so weird that it's finally getting so close to happening that I don't even know how to act when I talk to people about it, because I am so excited that it's just insane. So I will be going to cosmetology school and I am just beyond excited to kind of just jump right into the industry. I want to learn everything I can possibly learn. I know absolutely nothing about hair, like literally nothing about hair. I guess makeup is kind of more of my passion right now because it's what I've self-taught myself and kind of been more, I guess, interested in learning about. And the closer I get to starting cosmetology school, the more I am obsessing over the idea of finally learning all of these exciting techniques that I just can't wait to have part of my everyday life of my career. For some people, most of the people that watch these videos, you don't necessarily know me in my personal life, but I have been working for the same company for 7+ years now. I started when I was 20 years old, which being 28 now, it's just kind of crazy to even think that I've been with the same company for that long. And I guess that's probably the hardest thing for me, is to walk away from not only the money, but just that whole community and the people that I've met over the years and have really become great friends with over the years. It's definitely going to be hard to walk away from all of that, but I'm just ready to dive right in. I guess to give a little bit of a background story of this whole process, I guess it was probably about 4 or 5 years ago that I had first inquired with the school in my area in regards to the program, costs, schedule, all of that stuff. And at the time, Eric, my husband, and I had just bought a house. We were planning a wedding, and I just didn't see how I could actually leave my full-time job to go to school full-time. I had already gone to school. I have a 2-year degree in graphic design. And I never found where I fit in with graphic design. So fresh out of college, I just got a job right away, and I have been there for the past almost 8 years. So of course, for many of you that are not just freshly out of college or freshly out of high school, you know that you have financial commitments that make it extremely scary to change your life. And so probably the past, I would say 3 years, I have really been learning that money doesn't buy happiness, obviously, as cheesy as that sounds. The biggest thing that I had, kind of weighing over my head was, I'm gonna have to leave my full-time job in order to pursue this passion. And it's just kind of a big overtaking to think we're gonna go from 2 incomes down to 1. How are we gonna survive on 1 income? And kind of all of that scary adult real life shit that comes with it. So I would say about 2 years ago, my husband, myself, and our 2 best friends, Justin and Michaela, went on a road trip, and I was standing in the middle of the Grand Tetons at the base of the mountain, and I was like, what the frick am I doing with my life? It kind of was that eye-awakening moment for me of like, there's so much more to life than what I had been currently doing. And I just felt like I had the ability at that moment to conquer anything. It was just beautiful scenery. It was a place on earth I'd never been before, just absolutely amazing. And that whole road trip and experience and just kind of being out in an unusual setting and everything like that, it just really shook me, but it shook me in a great way. It kind of shook me in a you're not happy, and the money shouldn't be the reason you are staying unhappy. So for me, it was coming back from that road trip, kind of deciding, like, am I really gonna do this? I'm really gonna pursue going back to school. So I kind of had set a goal to go back to school by the time I was 30. So at the time, I would have been 27. And I was like, okay, in a couple years, I can put it off. We can save money, pay down debt, yada, yada, yada. And about 3 months maybe after making that decision of like, okay, someday, maybe by the time I turn 30, I'm gonna enroll in school, it went from someday to how do I do this now? Like I don't know what it was. It was just the how can I figure out now how I can go back to school sooner. So we've obviously been working on paying down the things to get to where we can be comfortably living on one income. I knew what sacrifices we were going to be making for me to go back to school. And thankfully, Eric has been, I can't even tell you how supportive. It's just been amazing how he has just, it's just been really amazing how he's just been like, we will do whatever we need to do to get you to be able to go back to school and pursue this. So last July, I went to the school, did like a tour, sat down with the admissions, loved just how they could see my passion and how I felt, I don't know, I just felt so comfortable going into that school feeling like this is where I'm meant to be. This is where I'm meant to start my new chapter in my life. It's kind of crazy to me to think like the past couple of years I've gone through major weight loss transformation. I'm still not there yet. I still have about 30 more pounds, but I'm down 70. So I feel like that alone in the past couple of years is a huge change, and it's just continuing. My life is just so bizarre right now to me. Anyway, so I met with admissions and I paid my registration fees right then and there and decided that it was going to be June of this year, 2016, that I was going to start school. It gave me a little bit more time to save up a little bit more money, pay down a little bit more on debt, and now that I have notified my job that I will be leaving, I am able to freely talk about it with people, which I am so excited about because there have really been a ton of people in my life over the past few years that have really just kept pushing me in this direction. You know, I can do so much more that I'm passionate about because I'm passionate about it. I can do so much more because of my passion for making other people feel good about themselves, giving them a random tip on how to apply lipstick a certain way or a certain eyeshadow that's really gonna make their eye color pop. Like, I just really like empowering other people to feel good about themselves because I've been at a very low point in my life. If I can link below a little bit more with dealing with an eating disorder and being bullied. I have been in a situation and for many years where I just didn't feel good about myself, and I just really have fallen in love with, you know, showing people that they are worth something or they have beauty within, they accentuating their natural beauty. And I'm just so excited to hopefully be able to support myself off of being in the beauty industry and kind of going that route and changing that direction in my life. The main reason why I wanted to sit down and kind of formally or informally, I don't know, the reason I wanted to sit down and tell you guys about this is because I kind of want to, I guess document really isn't the word that I'm looking for. I kind of want to just go through this process with all of you because I know that there might be somebody out there watching this that is at a job that they're not necessarily happy at, and they might just be staying for the wrong reasons, like for money or any reason that would keep you where you aren't meant to be. I kind of just want to document all of this and kind of go, put myself out there and put my journey of leaving my full-time job to going back to school to hopefully finding a job outside of school and pursuing my career, whatever that may be in the beauty industry. I kind of want to have you guys all along for that ride with me because there might be somebody watching this that feels stuck in their current situation, job, or anything else. And I kind of want to show that you just have to take that risk. And if you have enough passion behind it, it's going to work out. Like, as many times as Eric and I have joked about eating ramen noodles and baked potatoes, probably over the next 2 years, it's going to work out. We're going to find a way to make it work. And it's because I'm passionate about it. It's because if you have that much positivity and that much passion towards something, you're going to make it work. So I kind of just want to put myself out there through this whole experience and just see where life takes me and bring you all along for a ride. And I know my life isn't that interesting. Like, my whole journey, I just want to inspire people, and I still have like 30 more pounds to lose as far as weight loss goes, and show you guys that you can do anything that you want. You can pursue your dreams. You can take the steps that you need to take to get to where you ultimately want to live your life. I'm just so excited. I feel like I'm kind of breaking free or starting a new chapter in a sense, because although I love my current job and I've cherished the past, almost 8 years, I am so ready to move on and put all of my passion and my being into pursuing this. And whether it's just ending up in a salon cutting hair, which I don't see myself stopping there. I kind of want to dominate the world. But I'm just excited to finally be able to start this journey, start this process, and look at, all of the, all of the hard work that it's going to take to put in to get to this. It's not going to be easy. I know. I feel like I just rambled for a really long time, but I just kind of wanted to sit down, tell you guys that my life's going to be changing drastically, and I plan on vlogging it, I guess you could say, if that's a term you like to use. I more or less like to just say that I'm going to maybe post a couple videos every once in a while, like updates or, what's been going on in my life, how school's going, kind of just bring you guys along with me. I'm not sure yet how much of it I will show, but it's a very important journey for me, but I feel like it also can help others, I guess, take that risk to go for their dream. And I really have a lot to thank for even just the people that have encouraged me so far, that have said, like, you can do it, you will find a way. I guess if you are somebody that has taken a completely different turn in your life, or gone after a dream, left a job, started school, quit school, whatever it has been that you've done, that you have just been so thankful that you've made that change in your life, please share that with me. I'm going to need all of the encouragement I can get over the next several months, because let's be honest, I'm scared shitless to be leaving a job. And it used to be for me money. That was like the hardest idea to get over, was like, oh my God, I'm walking, not like I make a ton of money, but I've, a full-time job. To be leaving that, I'm just nervous. So any words of encouragement would be greatly appreciated. If you have any suggestions for videos or any questions, I guess, that you have for me throughout this whole journey, that you'd want me to do videos on, I am pretty much an open book at this point. I have put myself out there, and I'm willing to put myself out there, of course, within reason, of just sharing my journey and connecting with all of you who either have already made, a big life change, or are looking to get motivated to do one. I definitely just want to kind of build that community and see if y'all can help a girl out, because I will be needing lots of encouragement, and I've already gotten a ton, but I just know it's going to be a struggle. And I'm just so excited to get started. I just want to absorb all of the knowledge and all the education that I can possibly learn, because I'm so excited. I just want to learn everything about everything in the beauty industry. I don't even know if I want to. I don't know. I haven't gone to school yet, so I'm gonna keep rambling, I guess. I don't know. I think I had a bad reaction to a necklace I tried on, so I swear to God, I'm not like super nervous to talk about this or anything. I just tried on a necklace that did not agree with me. Cheap ass shit. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now, but like I said, I plan on bringing you guys all along this journey with me, and I'm just so excited to finally be able to tell people that I will be going to school for cosmetology, and I know some people are, you're gonna cut hair and whatever, because there have definitely been those people, but to each his own, because up yours. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. I feel like I'm just gonna finally living, I'm gonna finally be living my true self and what I'm passionate about, and I'm feeling so grateful that I've discovered what I really am passionate about. So that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. I know it was mainly me just rambling on and on and on, but I can't stop. I'm just so excited to finally be at this point. And the idea of going back to school at 28 is kind of weird because I feel like I'm starting my life over, but it's in a good way. So I'm definitely excited, definitely nervous, but definitely excited and ready. So like I said, if you guys could just leave me any encouraging words down below in the comments, subscribe so you can follow along on my journey of whatever's next, and we'll see you next time.